In this video, you'll learn about the standard Sacrificial Swarm deck, which cards and skills it includes, how to mulligan effectively. Gameplay demonstration and move analysis will help you better understand its mechanics.
So, Sacrificial Swarm, we've got Sticks and Stones, Hidden Blade, and Fuzzy Recall draws a random glitch. Alright, we've got Racked Cricket. 1 mana, 1/2. Whenever you initialize a glitch, this gets encrypted. Survivalist, 1 energy, sacrifice another ally, give this +1/+1. This card is phenomenal in this deck. Pretty much anything that's ever going to get killed, you can just sack it off, and then this thing keeps growing. Minotaur's Nuts, 2 mana, 1/4. Whenever you initialize a glitch, give this +1 power till end of turn. So it's pretty much always going to be like a 2/4, 3/4. Spirit Shepherd, when an ally dies, give this +1/+1. Ent, 2 mana, 1/3. When this is initialized, give this +1 power for each ally with 2 or less power. So this usually can come down as like at least a 3/3, 4/3. Big Bad, sacrifice 2 allies in order to play this. Now, it's not great on its own, but it does have Bit Thirsty, is that little symbol down there, which means whenever it attacks, it gets +1/+1. So you play it and you immediately swing with it as a 3/4. You do have to sack 2 1/1s probably, but it is what it is. Seafoam Oracle, great card for any deck. 3 mana, 2/4. When this card dies, draw a card. Replaces itself. Good stats. Great card. Witch Doctor, sacrifice an ally in order to play this. 3 mana, 4/4. You have to sacrifice something. Spirit Avenger, the power of this is equal to the number of allies that have died. And it doesn't have to witness the allies dying. So that's where like things like Witch Doctor and Big Bad come in handy. You can kill off a bunch of your own things, and then when you drop this, it could immediately be like a 6/4 with regen. So your 6/4 hits a 3/3, and then it just fully heals at the end of turn. You still have a 6/4. Shroom Hatchery, phenomenal card. When this dies, initialize 2 Shroomies. So for 3 mana, you're getting 3 bodies. Pretty sweet in this deck. Father Forest. This card's really obnoxious to play against. When this attacks, you initialize 1 Shroomie. 1 attacking Shroomie, I should say. And it has Predictive Strike. So you drop it, you swing with it. If your opponent doesn't have at least like a 3/4 or a 1/4, for instance, you just get a free swing. Free Shroomie. Even if your opponent then blocks the Shroomie, you can quickly sack it off to the Survivalist or whatever, or you're happy to see it die anyway because your Spirit Avenger is going to be happy. And then we're to these spells. We have Sacrificial Glare. Give an ally +2 power and corrupt it. Sacrifice an ally to draw 1 card. Body Shield, we have sacrifice an ally in order to play this, and then stop a software with installation required. Very, very situationally specific. Sometimes it's going to be great, most of the time not. Bumbling Boomerang, deal 2 damage to an ally and 2 to an enemy. Phenomenal card, especially in decks where you can just, doesn't matter. You have tons of little fodder you can sack, and you also have things that have regen, like the Spirit Avenger. You can hit yours for 2, it's just going to heal anyway, and then you can kill off one of your opponent's important little creatures before it spirals upwards. Regrowth, phenomenal card. 2 mana, initialize 2 Shroomies. Sounds simple, but it's 2 mana for 2 bodies. I mean, it doesn't get much better than that in a sacrifice tokeny type deck. Alright, so we love the Spirit Shepherd. When it witnesses allies dying, it grows. The Big Bad, not my favorite, but we do have Regrowth, so we can initialize 2 1/1s, sack them off. It effectively makes this thing like a 4 mana 2/3, which is terrible. But it does grow with Bit Thirsty, and then sacking off the 2 Shroomies is going to make this grow by +2/+2. So, a lot of good stuff to have here. And then we get the Seafoam Oracle, one of my faves. Wouldn't mind throwing this in any deck that needs an extra card. Just a great card. Opponent drops a Skull and Snout. When this dies, deal 2 damage to your opponent. Okay. This needs me to sacrifice 1 thing to play it. I prefer over sacking 2 things. Let's get our Shroomies on board here. He can't block both. We're guaranteed to get 1 damage through. And they're both going to survive. Importantly, next turn we can drop a Witch Doctor probably. Get a turn 3/4/4. Wouldn't mind getting the Spirit Shepherd out though first. So that this can witness the death. Okay, deal 1 to an opponent. That's my face, not to a creature. We're happy about that. When this strikes, your opponent gain 1 energy. So with 3 mana and wanting to play the Spirit Shepherd first, means we can only also play the Bumbling Boomerang, which is not great. We can swing with a 4/4. Be pretty good, but again, the Spirit Shepherd really wants to be on board. And I'm definitely not playing the big bad until we have the Spirit Shepherd on board. Being said, I am pretty sure we're supposed to just remain mana efficient here. And play a 3-drop, even though it's not the one we want to be playing. Okay, happy with that trade. When this dies, your opponent loses 1 energy. Okay. Deal 1 to my 2/3. Could have killed one of the 1/1. Oh no, that's to your opponent's face. Okay, so he dealt 1 to my face. I'm fine with that. Could pump this to take something off the board, and I think I will. He's tapped out. Gets rid of 1 more blocker here. Alright, we could have used this so much last turn. We could have gotten the Spirit Shepherd out and be doing good things this turn. Even still, Father Forest is pretty nutty here. I'm going to go ahead and play that.
Show you the power of the forest.
Okay. He keeps using his Sticks and Stones skill here every time he has the chance. This automatically initializes a 1/1 that's attacking. Gonna die. It's going to deal 2 damage. He's doing a decent job of pinging me repeatedly. We have the same amount of health, although we have built a massive board. This has Bit Thirsty. When it attacks, it gets +1/+1. So it's a 3 mana 3/3 effectively off the bat here. I do want to stop it, and we do have a Predictive Strike here. So if he can't pump that, his thing dies and mine is fine. Alright, so let's go ahead and sacrifice some allies to play the big bad. So we will go Spirit Shepherd first. Sack a 1/1.
Your spirit will always be with me, guiding my every move.
Problem is we need to sacrifice... Oh, okay, we're good. Okay. All of our 1/1s. We have enough mana for the Survivalist, but we're not going to be able to pay the 1 energy anyway. If he was going to target something, we can't, like, in response. That's okay. 3, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12. It wants me to initialize, and in fact, it's forcing me to initialize. Intriguing. Okay. Well, I'm going to get rid of the thing that when it dies, we draw cards. We have to draw a card that actually pumps a couple things. Forgot that we're going to pump, so we're actually probably pretty close to lethal here. We are 1 off. This has Extraction, which is like life gain. I too shall ping you for 1. We have Predictive Strike. Oh, we can't hit him because he's got the encrypted. So actually, we are going to let him get back up to 2 health here. But then we're going to be able to swing for about 1 million. I think this should do it. Does gain 1 health. Not quite enough. What do we got? We got Regrowth, phenomenal. Spirit Shepherd, phenomenal. Witch Doctor with the Spirit Shepherd, probably fine. Cracked Cricket. I don't think this is very good. Whenever you initialize a glitch, give it encrypted. I mean, it's a 1-drop. It's more than you could say about this card. It's not a 1-drop. But this is a 1-drop. Now that's a 1-drop. Now that is a card we want to play on turn 1. This card is phenomenal. 1 energy, sacrifice another ally, give it +1. Give it +1. This will come in handy throughout the game. The other card, maybe it gets 1 point of damage in every now and then. Not a very good card. All right, so we'll get this out. Opponent can respond now. This might be this is probably a real person. They have a 56% win rate, 113 matches played, silver 3. Sounds a lot more like a real person than the... Alright, so he's going to play a 3-drop here on turn 2. Since he played the Forgotten Memory, since he went second, he gets an extra spell. Plays a Vampire 3-2 with Extraction. And he should swing here. I don't have a good block. Okay. Luckily, you can't go over the starting health, so still at 20. We don't want to lose either of these. Broom Hatchery is just phenomenal, giving me stuff that can be sacked. Regrowth is phenomenal. Could go Survivalist into Regrowth. I don't mind that. Broom Hatchery is also just really good too. What I'm going to do though is go Regrowth here. It's going to leave 1 mana open, and what I can do now is swing this. And if he blocks, then in response we can go ahead. Spend 1 mana to kill the 1/1. Yes, we are going to 2 for 1 ourselves here, but this is a 1-drop. And we're going to kill his 3-drop, so I'm okay with that trade. It's also going to pump this, which is namely why I think this is a good deal for me. We now have a much better... Oh, would you like to play a game with me? Yes, I would. Actually, after this game, we could play a game 100%. Let me see. Ready for combat. Here we can block with the 1/1 and then pump it. Take out his thing, continue to grow our thing, and now it's our turn. We have 4 mana. We have the Father Forest, which we're going to go ahead and immediately punish here. We're going to swing for 8. He adds an Electro Snare to my deck. You can right-click on your opponent's skill and then see what an Electro Snare is. You draw this, take 1 damage, discard. We're going to swing. We're going to get an extra bonus, dude. Pretty sweet. That's a cool card. I like this card a lot. Binary Swan. When it gets initialized, initialize another one. If either of them gets destroyed, they both die. That's not a good attack. This is a bot. Both die, and now we basically just win the game here. Ah, we drew an Electro Snare off the top. We take a damage. And we don't get to draw a card. Alright, so... Can we win this turn for... we're swinging for 9. Can do 10. Easily lethal here. Do that. We'll hit him for 1 here. I forgot that the Father Forest is going to make me... Oh, did I just hit skip attacking? Well, I had lethal until I just skipped attacking my opponent for no reason. That's okay. We'll try again. Normally it says ready for combat, but if you use all your mana, I think it automatically put me to the next phase, and then I might have accidentally done bad things to myself. And we still don't have lethal. Okay. Well, I have 3 mana open, so if my opponent plays an installation required spell to like wipe my board. Oh, we have lethal. All right. Got him.
Ready to begin your journey across the Deep Sky Network? Download the game on Steam or the Epic Store and join our Discord community where regular tournaments and various events await you. Links are in the description.